Hi everyone, my name's Tash. Welcome to Little Griffins. Can you see the big blue lake through the window behind me here? That's Lake Burley Griffin, and it's here in the heart of Canberra. Have you ever been for a walk around the edge of the lake? Maybe you've been lucky enough to see some swans floating on the lake, or some ducks. Have you ever been to the other side of the lake? How did you get there? Did you row a boat across the lake? Did you swim across the lake? Or did you use one of the two bridges that cross Lake Burley Griffin? That's by far the quickest and easiest way to get from one side of the lake to the other side. You can drive across these bridges, you can walk across, or you can ride your bike or your scooter. These bridges are a really important part of Canberra. Firstly, they help Canberrans move from one side of the city to the other side. Visitors can use them too, of course. Can you imagine what it would be like if we didn't have these bridges? Wouldn't it be annoying if we had to swim across the lake every time? Can you imagine doing it in winter? Brrr, it would be so cold. The bridges are also really important because they help Canberra look the way it's supposed to look. Canberra looks the way it does because of these two people. Their names were Mary and Marnie Griffin and Walter Burley Griffin, and it was their job to design this city. They wanted to put a very special shape in the middle of Canberra. This shape had three sides. I wonder if you might know what that shape was. Could it have been a square? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, a square has too many sides. Could it have been a circle? No, a circle only has one side. That's not enough. I know. Could it have been a triangle? 1, 2, 3 sides. Yes, that's right. Marion and Walter put a giant triangle in the middle of Canberra. The bridges make two of the arms of the triangle. My favourite thing about these two bridges is that they were built before Lake Burley Griffin was built. That's right, the lake was built. It was made by humans, not by nature. Before there was a city here, there was a river running through the countryside. That river was called the Molonglo River. Molonglo is an Aboriginal word. The Aboriginal people were the first people to live in our country. Can you say Molonglo with me? Molonglo. Nice work. Let's try it again. Molonglo. Well done. Now, the Molonglo River had a pretty big problem. It kept on flooding. That's not much good for a city, is it? We don't want our buildings to be underwater. This isn't a city for mermaids or for fish. So, to stop the flooding, we turned our little river into a nice big lake. And we built our bridges across when it was just a small river because that was much easier than waiting until we had the big lake. A lot of cities around Australia and the rest of the world have very fancy bridges. Canberra's bridges are a lot more simple looking. This is because we wanted everyone to look mainly at Canberra's natural beauty, like the mountains, instead of mainly looking at the bridges. Today at Little Griffins, we're going to make a couple of different types of bridges. Firstly, we'll make one or two out of Duplo, and then a little bit later on, we'll make one out of craft materials. We're also going to sing some songs about bridges. So, let's get started. Firstly, I've got a nice clear space, and I'm going to put down an old blue pillowcase, and this is going to be my Lake Burley Griffin. Alrighty. How did you go with your building, everyone? I've got 2 bridges in front of me. I'm going to call this one Kings Avenue Bridge, and we're going to call this one Commonwealth Avenue Bridge. Now, I've also got a few songs that we can sing together about bridges. Now, with this first one, I'm going to sing it through twice, and I'd love if you could join in and sing it with me. You might already even know some of the words. Alright. Ready? Let's go. Build it up, build it up, build it higher, build it up, up into the sky. Build it long, build it long, build it longer, build it long, long, long across the lake. Now if you get the construction feeling, you can build your bridge right to the ceiling. And if you find that building is fun, you can build your bridge right to the sun. Nice work, everyone. Let's do it again. Ready? Build it up, build it up, build it higher, build it up, up into the sky. Build it long, build it long, build it longer, build it long, long, long across the lake. Now if you get that construction feeling, you can build your bridge right to the ceiling. And if you find the building is fun, you can build your bridge right to the sun. Great work, everyone. Let's get up and sing another song. Do you know the song London Bridge is Falling Down? Well, we can't sing that because Canberra's bridges aren't falling down. But, as ever, in true Little Griffins fashion, we've written our own version of that song. So, are you all ready? Let's get up and have a go. Alrighty, folks. Canberra's bridges cross the lake, cross the lake, cross the lake. Canberra's bridges cross the lake, Lake Burley Griffin. Canberra's bridges are long and tall, long and tall, long and tall. Canberra's bridges are long and tall, over Lake Burley Griffin. Canberra's bridges take you north or south, north or south, north or south. Canberra's bridges take you north or south, over Lake Burley Griffin. Well done, everyone. Let's give it another go. Have you got the actions down? Canberra's bridges cross the lake, cross the lake, cross the lake. Canberra's bridges cross the lake, Lake Burley Griffin. Canberra's bridges are long and tall, long and tall, long and tall. Canberra's bridges are long and tall, over Lake Burley Griffin. Canberra's bridges take you north or south, north or south, north or south. Canberra's bridges take you north or south, over Lake Burley Griffin. We've got one more thing to do together today at Little Griffins. We're going to make a bridge out of cardboard and paddle pop sticks and toilet paper rolls. I wonder if you have a few spare of these at home at the moment. Now, to begin with, let's decorate our toilet paper rolls. I've got a blue crayon here, and I'm going to put some blue at the bottom of my toilet paper roll, and this is going to be Lake Burley Griffin. There's lots of things to do around Lake Burley Griffin at the moment. You could take your family for a picnic in one of the many parks around the lake if you'd like. Do you like to ride your bike? You could ride your bike down to Aspen Island. That's where the National Carillon is. It's very nice down there at the moment. And there's a new path that goes all around the outside of the island. So that's a very lovely place to ride your bike or go for a walk. When you've got 4 toilet paper rolls all nicely coloured in, we're going to get our scissors, or get an adult to get our scissors, and we're going to cut a small hole round about here. So a little bit less than halfway up the toilet paper roll. And we're putting our scissors down nice and safely. Next, we're going to get our paddle pop sticks and push them into the hole. So the cardboard bit of my road is going to lie on top of that paddle pop stick. Next, I'm going to get my piece of cardboard, and it's a little bit too big for a road at the moment, so I'm going to fold it in half and again use my scissors to cut. So I have one long rectangle here. Now I'm going to turn this into a road, so I'm going to draw a line down the middle of my road. So we've got a space for our cars to go this way and space for our cars to go that way. In fact, I might even draw a car. How many wheels do cars normally have? Do you know? Normally they have 4 wheels and a steering wheel. Now, I'm going to get my toilet paper rolls with the paddle pop stick, and I'm going to fold the bottom and top of my cardboard roll, and I'm going to place the cardboard road in between the toilet paper rolls, resting on the paddle pop sticks. Now, I'm very nearly done. This isn't as secure as I'd like it to be, so I'm going to cut a little bit of my tape, and I'm going to stick the tape on the bottom. So we're going to flip this upside down. I'm going to put my tape on the paddle pop stick like this, and another piece on the other side. Right here on my second paddle pop stick. And lastly, I'm going to get my blue pillowcase out again. I'm going to lie it out in front of me. This is now Lake Burley Griffin, and here is my bridge. Now I've got my very own bridge on my very own Lake Burley Griffin. Now that's pretty much all that we've got time for together here at Little Griffins, but if you want, you can keep on building at home. How strong can you make your bridge? Can you make a different type of bridge? Maybe you can make a bridge for all of your toys. Have a go. Alrighty folks, I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye!